forward, but that's an Ornn right there. They're valuing the engage.
Yes.
Chachi?
Is he going to take it? Well, we heard it from the desk. We heard it from Ender. Soaz on these engaged champions, his veterancy, his experience always showing through. He knows when the team can fight. It is a great pick for him. But will Vizichachi take the Urgot? I feel like that's what both teams are talking about right now. Can we play the Urgot?
Does Chachi play Urgot? Is that kind of in his wheelhouse? The debate right now.
I would say old Chachi for sure would grab it and try and win super hard. But
okay.
This actually shows that the last couple of the games here, Schalke might have wasted a ban on Urgot, seeing as Ornn just got first pick by Fnatic.
Yeah.
They know they want a team fight, and they know they want to engage on Soaz, so that's why they go for that.
Now here's the trick. Caps was the true Urgot player all along. He can still throw it in the mid lane. You never know, but they're putting a high priority onto the Cho'Gath. They still want a solid 1v1 up in the top side. They want a tank, they want that Baron pressure, and they still value that Shen. So I wonder if Fnatic now draft themselves the Ezreal and the Pyke, so that Rekkles can play that defensive style and Hylissang can look to roam around the mid lane.
Yeah, I like that Schalke are still waiting to see what he's actually going to pick on the side of Rekkles here. See if Varus is going to be an option for Upset. He played it really well in the first game. We do like to see it again. Great setup with Shen as well with Taunt. Zyra Khan is available. That's what we're going to see.
When any player but Mickey sets foot on stage, it's like we forget that champion exists. But we have to remember Hylissang, a clutch playmaker on anything that can engage.
Now, does Vander, well, I mean, of course, he's already playing the Shen. I think this is also a pretty interesting matchup in terms of the 2 vs 2, but it depends on what Schalke look to lock in. I feel like they need a bit of mobility. They're going to go for Ezreal again.
Knowing Schalke and Upset, they will go Ezreal against this. They need it against the Rakan. They don't want to play Varus. Fnatic, once again, changing things up in the draft. They're blocking Schalke from playing split push because they have so much engage on their side. It's almost too much for Schalke to handle right now.
I feel like Schalke needs to put a little bit more value on something like the Casio. Get that
ability. If he goes for this, is an insane pick.
Yeah, I think that's kind of what they're preparing for. The fact that low mobility mid lane champion that often does well into the Rise. But there's so much engagement on the side of Fnatic. Their team fighting is monumental. Are we going to see the Nuke Duck kind of special? Something that...
All right. All in, gentlemen. He's leaving nothing left.
They're going team fight too. You know, Aurelia is one of the stronger team fighters. She can also hold her own in a side lane, but whoever gets that advantage will be stronger off on a side. I feel like the early game is going to be really instrumental. Can Fnatic find those 2v2 wins with the Zyra Khan? Can Nuke Duck be set up for success by Amazing?
Fnatic, they have to get Nuke Duck. I mean, Schalke have to get Nuke Duck ahead in this game here. This Aurelia pick is so risky against all these massive tanks, so much engage, tools to lock him down in team fights. If he gets ahead, however, he can suddenly bully out the Rise. He can take over a side lane, and he can, as you highlighted, Vedius, also team fight. But this Fnatic draft is packing so many ways of just forcing plays on Schalke.
Gentlemen, and then he's already burned the Feather Collar. Pull back. A little bit more damage could come in. The chain CC does land. Rekkles, though, still trying to fight, still trying to fire back. Has the flash, but doesn't look like he's going to make it out of this one. First blood for Upset. That's just what Schalke need.
Great punish there from Amazing. This is exactly the kind of early game that Schalke would want. Get your bot lane ahead, put the Zyra Khan behind, and punish the fact that Rekkles and Hylissang were playing like they had.
Away from Soaz. Good reaction there.
It's a great thought. Mid lane.
Already looking for the all-in, but he's missed a flawless duel. That's going to be massive. Not even disarmed on the side of Caps. He's making it out.
He's gone.
The Ignite goes in. He needs the shield from it, but he can't get it. He's not in range. Brox is here to try to fire back, but Vander is backing Nuke Duck up.
And we said we needed Nuke Duck to get ahead on Aurelia. He picks it after he sees the blind Caps, or the blind Rise from Caps here. And what do we get? A 1 versus 1 solo kill against the MVP.
But he's going to knock him back right forward. The chain CC. Beautiful execution from Amazing.
That was so good from Amazing. We criticized his Gragas in the draft, but he is changing things.
Here comes Proxy to the pull him, slap him together, get a kill back. Well played from the jungler.
Amazing actually wanted to check right there with the barrel, but then he wasn't ready to jump away in case Proxy showed up. So there's a kill going in favor of Fnatic, but Nuke Duck 2-0. Oh, 14 HP.
Vizichachi just going to back off here, but Amazing wants to bring it back. Here comes the Predator. Can they get it? Amazing going to knock it back. Proxy now in trouble. Has the reset on the passive, though. It's just going to back off in the end.
Silence comes out a little too late there from Vizichachi. which means that Brox is still able to flash along with Soaz, but Brox is not done yet. He is hanging around.
Chachi leaping in. Is going to try to pull him back under the tower. Soaz is trying to chain the CC. The silence is there. Now the Shen is coming in, but I think it's too little too late. He gets taken down in the end.
Man, Zach is such a good champion and just constantly surprising people in lane. They think Broxa is gone. He's leaving the top lane, but he goes back in. Chachi overextends and cannot get his ulti down to kill someone. They also got the Shen ulti from Vander. It's now on a long cooldown. Super good for Fnatic, and it's Broxa, the Rock, pulling the team back.
Flash forward, extending the engage. The charm has connected. Upset is all but dead at this point. One more auto to do it. Can he make it out? The heal comes through. Hylissang grabs the kill.
Upset tries to defend the tower without his support. He ends up overstaying, and all the summoner spells get burnt as Fnatic find themselves 2 quick kills. Now the TP comes through to defend the Fnatic.
There's a kill on Upset because he's alone, and then Caps and the rest of the team gets the kill on Nukeduck. This team was not supposed to get these kills. They were not supposed to be even in gold after the start. But they pull it back, and Schalke, they leave a tiny opening, and they just get punished.
But now look at the collapse from Schalke in the middle lane. Caps, he is overextended just a bit.
Predator going forward. They're matched in level. Caps is still so far behind as an individual. He's going to use the movement speed to get out. Amazing. He's knocked it back. That's disastrous. Now Soaz is in the middle of the team. Horn not going to get used quite yet. Upset is here if they want to try to fire back, but burning so many cooldowns already. There he goes! Upset says goodbye!
All part of the plan. Give the gold over to Upset. You think you're... Now,
Bot lane.
Here comes Schalke.
Predator comes out. Gragas Cask already forcing out the defensive ulti from Reckless. Now charming up as they look for the disengage, trying to find the re-engage as well. Caps is on the way, but Nukeduck is here. He's in the middle of everything. The Aurelia is trying to pop off. The resets are coming through. Dash and taking one down. The Blade Surge enough to close it out.
Schalke hate Reckless. They threw absolutely everything onto him to secure that kill. They do finally get it, but look at Soaz pressuring up towards the top side of the map. Caps will get priority over mid as well. You've got to look at Schalke's comp and realize that this is a strong 2-item team. Upset already completed the Iceborne Gauntlet, well on his way to completing the Muramana. The Trinity Force has finished on Nukeduck, and Cho'Gath is Cho'Gath. He's always going to be relevant with that ulti, but now he's getting collapsed.
Cho'Gath now is going to get collapsed on. It looks like they need to cut through his health bar. Vizichachi buying a little bit more time, but the Zac is on the way in, is going to knock him up in the end. Vizichachi cut down by Fnatic.
And Schalke, they need to find pressure elsewhere, but only Nukeduck is sitting in the top lane. I don't know if he's going to be able to secure that tag. There are still 5 members of Fnatic. They're not going to overplay.
Oh, maybe stop some recalls here, but Fnatic, another great play. They know if they are together, they can fight. They can use the strong engage on their side.
Nukeduck is able to take down that top side tier 2. Keeping the passive stack as best he can on the minions. Now Upset chasing down Soaz. Vizichachi and Amazing are on the way. Looking to give the same treatment to the enemy top laner that their top laner received moments ago. CC comes in more than enough with the damage from Upset to close it out.
Teams are just always trading here. Fnatic get something bot lane, push forward near an enemy. One there fighting.
The engage going through. Amazing. Trying to make his way out, but the Predator means he doesn't have any tanky stats. Nukeduck now needs to turn this fight back. Gets the engage potentially as an option, but will not take it. Soaz goes for the side. Nukeduck, can he outplay this one? He is running back to safety. Fnatic in complete control of the Baron pit, but will they start? It looks like the answer is yes.
There's no jungler now for the side of Schalke. TP coming in from Chachi. He does have the ulti. Fnatic immediately disengage.
Nukeduck buying a bit more time, delaying the escape. Vizichachi just trying to make sure this Baron does not go down. This is not a winning fight for Schalke, but they will stop the Baron, and that's the consolation prize.
And now we get it again. Fnatic, they see an overextended Cho'Gath. Instantly they kill him. Go for Nukeduck.
Nukeduck. Defiant Team's going to buy a bit more time, but he is going to get taken out in the end. The ulti not enough. Another pick for Fnatic.
Huge mistake there for Schalke and Nukeduck. 8-6 is the kill score, but the Baron is the focus for Fnatic. They have 5 members strong. Amazing is back alive, but Fnatic with so much more control.
Swords is on the side with the Ornn ulti in case Schalke step forward. Joins his team now.
Can Amazing do it?
7k health. The Horn blown, the engage comes out. Vizichachi trying to buy a bit more time. They have the Cho'Gath, the beautiful combo. It goes in. Vizichachi takes out Hylissang. Can they actually win this fight? Upset untouched, but his mana is low. He's still doing so much damage. Reckless now in trouble, but the double 80 carries, or the double carries are there. Reckless now pulling back. Brings back the feathers. That's the turn that they needed. Oh, going for more. Caps and Reckless now going to step forward. This could be disaster. Upset goes in. He's going to get it. Reckless running for his life. Not today. Taking out the double for Upset.
That was an amazing team fight. Upset comes up clutch. Reckless nearly saves the fight. It ends up with no one winning anything. This game is still on a knife's edge.
What a team fight, and man, Schalke need a win. Broxa!
Run, Upset
wants to stop it. Upset gone! I cannot believe it. Oh. He's going to to find an opportunity quite yet. Hillsing now looking forward to get it started off. Vander now trying to interrupt with the taunt. Nuke Duck looking for a way to the back line, but Upset remains untouched. Sadly, Vander going to get cut down immediately by Reckless. Buys a bit of time with the stopwatch. Upset now looking for a little bit more. Nuke Duck does try to get out, but he's so low. Shaka cut down by Reckless. And their final moments. That's the Quadra. He wants the Penta, but Upset's not going to let it happen.
You can't out teamfight Fnatic in the late game. Many teams have tried, many teams have failed. Reckless finds himself a quadra kill. Fnatic on track to get their 7th EULCS title.
Those are the cold-blooded eyes of Reckless. He knows no mercy here in these final moments of the game. Schalke, this will not be your first final.
Oh, Upset is trying alone right now, but all of Fnatic will just force him back.
Fnatic will not be stopped, gentlemen. They will not be denied. And for the 7th time, Europe, Fnatic are your champions.
Fnatic, and they deserve this.
Here we go, folks, the moment. The team gathers around, 6 men strong, support staff behind them. Fnatic, champions of Europe.